out resources to apply the transaction onto the target, yes, it will definitely do it, but parallelly it won't on all of the servers at one single go. And the transactions from this replication server won't be removed till the time the transactions are committed onto the target. So once transactions are committed onto the target, on each and every target, the information is thrown back to the replication server saying the transactions are being replicated and the replication is completed. So these transactions which are there in the replication server can be removed. So yeah, I hope it answers the question.
Okay, great. Thank you. I have someone here asking if you've dealt with ERSSD and what was the challenge/difference in managing ERSD compared with RSSD.
ERSSD is basically a SQL Anywhere product. I don't have much knowledge on it, but if given a time or if Dan can arrange some presentation out of it, I can definitely help Dan to do that. But as of now, I haven't worked on ERSSD much, so can't give much knowledge out of it on it.
Okay. And I'll encourage anyone to follow up via email with me if they have any of these questions that are more system specific, or if they need to be addressed in greater detail. Some of these too, it might help to have some more information about your environment. I have a question here asking, someone always sees the table .rs_sys text is not defined in their error log file. Any ideas how to avoid this?
RSS text is not defined. It's basically I mean when you RSS text, I got it. It might be because of it might be accidentally deleted, because when you skip the transactions, so all these transactions in the warm standby, it generally goes to the exceptions log. So exceptions log can when you execute a procedure to find out which all transactions are being skipped. So with this particular store procedure, you get the information about the transaction ID, and then by querying by applying a few more parameter onto the particular store procedure, you get to know about that particular query which was being the transaction which was skipped. So it is a possibility that the exceptions log might be full, and which is in turn getting the RSSD full, because when you execute a particular store procedure to find out the skip transaction, it's very much possible that it will take time to get the results onto your screen. So generally what people do is we delete the data from RS except header and RS text also, but as far as RS except header and other system level tables are concerned, yes, you can truncate those, but for systex you need to delete the transactions or the records with a particular by having a specific value in the type column. So it is a possibility that this table might not be existing there, or the other scenario might be the permissions on this particular table, it should be given to the public. If not, then it's better to have the RSSD being loaded with a dump file having RS statistics table. But yeah, these two scenarios should be considered first. Like first, if it is deleted accidentally, or apart from it, if there is a performance, if there is some permission issue on this particular table, this needs to be addressed first before loading the RSSD with an old dump having RS statistics table.
Great, thank you, Amit. A couple more questions here. Currently running versions of 12.5. Do you recommend going to rep server 15.5 or 15.6?
15.5 should be okay. 15.6, why I don't recommend is because it is relatively 15.6 is a new one. I remember one scenario where we upgraded to 15.5, and then Warm Center was working fine, but when it came to MSA, the replication was not happening from primary to secondary. So upon finding out the cause, we got a discrepancy in one of the system tables by the name RS objects. This RS object table has the replication definitions involved. So one of the columns of RS sys objects was, the data type was changed by the Sybase engineers. So that generally stalled all the MSA replication involved in that particular setup. So what I would recommend is, yes, we can go for 15.5 as of now because it has all the features which are necessary for replication to IQ and other heterogeneous replication stuff. 15.6 is, as it is already mentioned, it is already in good for replication from Oracle to IQ. If you are using that, then you can try try installing 15.6. But if Oracle is not involved and replication from Oracle to IQ is not involved, then basically 15.5 should be okay. The performance is really good with 15.5. Yes, very good.
Okay, we're just going to field one more question here. Does rep server version have to match the ASC version, or does it not matter? Can you run ASC 15.02 and rep server 15.5?
Definitely, yes. It doesn't matter. Even you can have a source as 12.5, target as 12.5, 12, and 15, whatever you want to. The replication server version doesn't matter. You can incorporate 12.6 onwards, because again there are few changes as the versions increase. So basically, but my point is, the replication server version doesn't matter. It can handle the replication from 12.5 on to 15 or 12.5 to 12.5.
Okay, great. Thank you so much, Amit. And that's about all we're going to have time for in the questions and answers section.
Okay.
I do know that we didn't get to all of the questions, and I do encourage you to email me directly at daniel.goitin@mlogica.com. We'd love to follow up with you more on these and love to help with any questions you may have. If we go to the next slide. Here's a couple more resources for you, again at mlogica.com. Some of our performance manager tools can be found, the other link there, and on our LinkedIn group you can find many good discussions as well. Go to the next slide. So for those of you who might have missed it, we are running a great promotion this month. Might help to answer a lot of these questions as well. What we're doing is taking a principal consultant, similar to Amit, or possibly even Amit, and doing a one-day performance health check at no cost for you. It'll be remotely, of course, and if you would like to do it on-site and we're willing to pay the travel, we can offer that as an option. So feel free to contact me or contact Amy Haas at mlogica.com for more information on this really exciting promotion that we're running. excellent too if you've recently done a rep server upgrade, if you've done an ASC upgrade, anything that might be worth having us take a quick look at your system and provide you a report at the end of the day.